Guys, what's up? My name's Swords, and today I'm going to teach you how to play Horizon. Teach you how to play Horizon. Wait, am I still recording? What's going on? Guys, what's up? My name's Swords, and today I'm going to be showing you how to play your boy Crypto like a master. So, who is Crypto? Well, he's that boy. Crypto is a recon legend type who specializes in giving as much information as he can to the team. This is primarily through a surveillance drone tactical ability. This piece of tech is essentially a high budget camera attached to a drone that you as the player can control to explore anywhere within 200 meters of Crypto. But if you go past 200 meters, you're going to stop in place until you get back in range of the drone. Like the player, this drone can ping items, enemies, doors, and other useful information. Though, as expensive as this thing is, it goes down in a couple bullets with 60 HP, so be careful. You think it'd be bulletproof? The drone can also open doors, supply bins, pick up teammates' banners, respawn teammates instantly, and it can see how many squads are within 200 meters of the drone by looking at banners around the map. Heck, even pinging these banners tells your team how many people are nearby. The real beauty of this thing is that enemies within medium range of the drone's view are highlighted for your team thanks to Crypto's passive Neuralink. Enemies knocked by your teammates within 10 seconds of your drone scan also give you them thick kill points in ranked upon elimination. Meaning that if you put the drone in a good spot just before your team engages, you give them an advantage to that fight while you give yourself time to catch up and get in the fight. And any enemies you don't happen to tap with fire, you still may get that assist from your drone scan. But one of the sickest parts of Crypto's kit is his drone EMP, which stuns everyone caught within and deals 50 shield damage to enemies. It also destroys enemy traps as well. This ult's got potential. You can activate drone EMP while in drone or out of drone. So be smart about fights you push. This can turn a team fight in your favor if used correctly. But most of you already knew all this anyway. What you're really looking for is how to play him in rank at a master level. But before we get into that, please like and subscribe if you're interested in a positive, supportive, and growing Apex community that wants to support each other to improve. I want the best for y'all, and we can accelerate that growth and improvement if we bring ourselves together as a community. Join me, and together we can make a more welcoming and positive space for all players. Now on to the video. Now if you're familiar with my guide series, you know that we split this up into 3 different parts: early game, mid game, and end game. But first, you know what we gotta talk about, and that's gonna be your overall playstyle and mindset. Getting your playstyle and mindset right is gonna be key to keeping you consistent and getting these rank points. You are a calculated information specialist. Information is your weapon. Crypto isn't that guy that just sits in his drone. He's much more than that. You need to weaponize information. Think about how you can make information a threat to your enemies. When I use Crypto, I like to think I got a second set of eyes on my team. I like to think about how I can use the drone in combat. Sometimes I use it to watch a certain corridor, or maybe watch a certain door, maybe even watch an alleyway. This way, if an enemy pushes you within line of sight of your drone, your team knows which way they're coming from and gives you all time to prepare. Outside of combat, you're going to want to try to gather as much information with that drone as possible. Scan them survey beacons, keep checking them banners often to see how many squads are within range, see where teams are fighting, make sure areas are safe. Use the drone smart. Try not to sit in it too long. It makes you a vulnerable target, and it puts your team at a disadvantage if they're a teammate down. Now, let's talk about early game. On drop, Crypto is pretty vulnerable. You really need to use his drone to get value out of him. In an early fight without your drone, you're going to be really vulnerable against legends like Octane, Horizon, or Bloodhound. So landing in the thick of the battle isn't going to be what you want to do. Try to land somewhere safe, loot up, and then send your drone out to help your teammates if you can. Otherwise, as soon as you land, try to find a survey beacon nearby and get within range of it so that your drone can scan it immediately. Your drone can scan survey beacons instantly. While you're looting, try to pick up ultimate accelerants. This is going to be key because your ultimate is so strong. If you can have your ultimate ready for almost every fight, you're going to be putting yourself at an advantage even against teams that have the high ground. Remember that you can EMP teams through walls. You don't even have to have them in your line of sight. What I like to do when EMPing teams sometimes, I like to put my drone in a safe spot where enemies can't even shoot my drone so that there's no way they can avoid my EMP. So be sure to carry ultimate accelerants. Try to carry at least one in your inventory. And remember that you can use charge stations to get your ultimate instantly. After you gather enough loot, see how many enemies are in the area by looking at a banner with your drone and pinging it so that your teams know how many enemies they can expect. Trust me when I say your teammates are going to play a lot different if they know at least 3 squads are in the area. Be sure to use your drone to assist your teammates for scans if they're engaging. Having those wall hacks is really nice for your teammates, and it can honestly cheese fights sometimes. Use the drone for support, but don't rely on it completely. You're still going to have to help your teammates yourself. Don't be that player to completely sit in your drone while your teammates do all the work. You're a boss. Remember that. Set that drone somewhere up high and get in the fight. Having a team of 3 with the additional drone support giving you wall hacks is going to help you cheese so many fights and put you at such a great advantage. In the early game, focus on finding the next ring position using the survey beacons and try to third party a team with EMP. After winning that first fight, try to get somewhere in zone ahead of other teams. Now, stay with me. We gotta talk about the mid game. Once you make it to the mid game, it's gonna be all about positioning. As crypto, you're gonna have all the cards in hand. Pay attention to where all the teams are and keep using your drone to scan survey beacons so that you know where the next ring's gonna be. That way, you can rotate early and get to a good spot ahead of other teams. Plus, your drone allows you to keep tabs on other fights, allowing you to choose which fight you want to take. And since you're carrying ultimate accelerants around, you should be able to push every fight with an EMP. But sometimes things don't always go to plan, and your teammates just might go down. So what you can do is you can use your drone to pick up your teammates' banners. It's actually a really effective method. Just get somewhere safe, somewhere with a good position where you don't have to worry about enemies pushing you, and then use your drone to send out and recover your teammates' banners. Sometimes enemies like to lurk around your teammates' death boxes because they're looting up, so you're going to want to be careful about how you go picking up your teammates' banners. It's even okay to EMP a team there just to stun them and keep them distracted while you recover banners. The best part is, rezzing your teammate is easy as heck in a drone. You literally res them instantly, so you can get away with it really quick. It's also kind of nice to leave your drone behind for teammates. That way if enemies do push them, at least it'll give them a heads up of where they're being pushed from. And again, try not to stay in your drone too much. Your team is literally a man down whenever you stay in your drone too long. Which, by the way, if you are in drone, please crouch. There is literally no reason why you shouldn't crouch while you're in drone. You are such an easy target to hit when you are standing in drone. Be sure to find cover before you enter drone view. That way you can reduce the chances of an enemy spotting you and taking you out. I found that keeping your drone high above enemies adds pressure to them. If you keep it above their heads and around trees, they have a harder time shooting it out. Plus, if you can get away with it, the drone can combo so good with friendly ultimates really well. Consider combining your ultimate for wombo combos with legends such as Horizon, Bangalore, Gibraltar. Be creative with it. There are a variety of situations where you can combo your ultimate well with another legend. By the way, quick tip. Currently, there's no official way to cancel bringing your drone out once you hit the tactical button. But I found that if you try climbing a wall just after you activate your tactical ability, it cancels bringing the drone out. So just in case you bring it out at a bad time when enemies about to shoot you, just climb a wall real quick and it'll cancel that drone. Now let's talk about the end game. You don't want to miss this. To get the most out of crypto in the end game, you need to be in a good position. If you've been using the survey beacon smart, hopefully you found yourself somewhere safe by this point. Use the drone to quickly find out where enemy teams are and where you're going to go next. The endgame in ranked is a very sensitive time. Teams are really starting to feel the pressure, and even a hair can set them off. EMP is really going to help you out. Try to EMP a team just before the ring starts to close. That way they don't have much time to heal up and it gives you an opening to get somewhere safe. But be wary though, you don't want to be caught out in your drone. This is the most vulnerable time in the game for you as crypto, so be very careful and cautious. As long as you're in a good position out of sight, then it's okay to use your drone sparingly. Final zones are really tricky as crypto, so all I can really say is for that final fight, try to position your drone somewhere stationary so that it can give your team wall hacks for you to be a little bit more prepared for that last fight. Crypto is an insanely underrated legend. I want you guys to take advantage of him in rank to get your kill points to climb high. Show your team what you can do and lead them to victory. Whoever's listening to this, I know you got it in you. Check out one of my other legend rank guides on my channel, or if you're trying to reach diamond or master, I got videos for that too. But you know what else? I stream on Twitch. I talk to you guys all the time on stream. I stream pretty often, and I really want to do it full time, but I need more people to watch me. So follow me on Twitch and hang out. I actually got the best Twitch community, and sometimes I 1v1 y'all. Join my Discord to know whenever I go live, or when I post a new video, or if you just want to talk with the community to share your memes, art, and clips. Here's the featured comment of today's video. If you want your comment featured in one of my videos, post something positive and supportive in the comments below to someone else. We're trying to spread that positivity. But without further ado, take it easy and peace out.